Let me hold on. Let's just take in the view again. All right. Come on. Hold on. Let's just admire. Look at that, folks. Come on, man. Come on, folks. What's going on, folks, and welcome back here to Ross Travels. And thank you if you're returning. If you're a subscriber, like and subscribe, share with the folks you know, share with the folks you don't know. If you are new, welcome here to Ross Travels. And this is a good one. This is a perfect one for you, besides my intro video on my home screen. Appreciate if you like and subscribe. And folks, I just had an idea. Number one, we're here in Monkey Mile. Hold on, let's just take a look. Oh yeah, we got the ocean. Some dolphins might show up in this video, folks. Keep a lookout. I'll try and point it out if I see it. But folks, I had an idea a few minutes ago. I literally went inside, got my microphones, and came back to record this video. What, 10 minutes now? 10 minutes ago? And folks, if you got me on Instagram, rosstravelsofficialmail on Instagram, you would have seen this on my story not that long ago, a few days ago, a handful of days ago, less than a week, all right? But folks, it's time to stop messing around. Windy day up here in Monkey Mile, so hopefully the microphone's handling that. But it's time to stop messing around. It is time to stop messing around. It is time to get your passport for all my U.S. citizens out there. And not that this doesn't apply to anyone else, it applies to everybody. But mainly U.S. citizens, because number one, that's where I'm from, and number two, I know us very well. We don't travel, and I know our country's big. But when you get places like this, come on, all right? I know California had a little bit of stuff going on, but even California normally, it can't beat this. Okay, it can't beat Australia, folks. But folks, when I say it's time to stop messing around, I'm gonna bring back, it's time to get your passport and start traveling the world. I'm gonna bring that back. Now I've tapered off a little bit, okay, but I'm gonna bring it back. The reason why I get so motivated about this is because, folks, I get so many people asking me, like, when they see places like this, you know, besides the seaweed, but when people ask me all the time, oh, how do you do this? How do you get jobs here? How do you live here? And I can tell that they're like serious, you know? And I mean, some people ask just for the curiosity, and I get that. You know, that's one thing. But the people that I can tell are like somewhat serious, I'll sit there and I'll tell them, oh yeah, I did this, and this, working holiday visa, you know, save up some money and blah, blah, blah. Oh, I can't do that. When in reality they can, they just don't want to. And that's a big difference. Now, I know some people got commitments. I know some folks have commitments, all right? The phone's shaking really bad, holy moly. I know some folks have commitments. I know some folks have, you know, things and jobs and stuff like that and blah, blah, blah. But folks, you are not tied down to stuff forever. Definitely when it comes to jobs, okay? Don't get me started with that. People think because they have an office job, they're tied to that job for the rest of their lives. That's not how it works, folks. That's not how it works. Now, you may not want to quit the next day, okay? I'm not telling you to do that. But like, you know, you're not tied to your cold office job wearing a suit or a dress every day for the rest of your life. And a lot of people think that, but it's just not true, folks. So it's time to get your passport, travel the world. It's time to stop messing around. Now, this applies to me as well, okay? I'm not out of this. But in terms of, it is time to stop messing around and get this YouTube thing going. It's time to stop messing around and get this social media thing going. I am not out of the woods completely, but I've made some steps. Now, I'm gonna say this doesn't happen overnight. It's not gonna happen overnight. It may not happen, you know, next week. It may not happen next month or the next handful of months. I'm not saying that this stuff is gonna happen overnight, folks. Please don't take me up on that. But if it's possible and you're serious about doing it, or you think you can do it, you're gonna do whatever it takes to make it happen. You're gonna do whatever it takes to make it happen. Now, there's some sacrifice. There are some sacrifices depending on what that is you wanna do. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. But again, I'm using social media and content and videos and stuff like that as an example because that's what I wanna do. Whatever that is for you, then, you know, you can take what you will. But when it comes to travel, that's what I know best. When it comes to travel, because I know a lot of people, again, people reach out to me about the travel side of things too. So when it comes to travel, I mean, listen, it's not as hard as you think. It's not as hard as you think. Now, it may be difficult sometimes, okay? But like, you know, so there might be some things where it takes a little bit longer to get approved for a visa or you know, it may take a little bit longer to save up for that flight. I get it. There's a process. There's a process, folks. Before I came out here to Monkey Mile, let me hold on. Let's just take in the view again. All right. Come on. Hold on. Let's just admire. Look at that, folks. Come on, man. Come on, folks. Seriously. Before I was able to get out here, I had to go work in the outback for 4 months. Now, it was definitely quite the experience. I got to meet so many good friends and stuff like that. I would never go out of my way to go over to Marla, South Australia on my own. Maybe driving through, sure. But like, I mean, that's very specific to go to, folks. But I had to go because there was nothing like this available. And I'm not a beach guy. I'm from Nebraska. Like, come on, what are we even talking about? Like, you know? But when you get opportunities like this to work in a place like this, get paid to be here, all right, and cross off your visa days like Monkey Maya, what am I gonna say, no? Like, I'm gonna say no to this? I mean, come on, folks. So I had to spend 4 months in the outback, you know, working away with a crazy goose to get myself out here, because then that's when the opportunity came up. And you guys know me, when opportunities come up, 9 times out of 10, I'm not messing around. I'm not messing around. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? We're coming back to it. It's time to stop messing around, folks. It is time to stop messing around. So when you put your mind to it, I know people make like vision boards and stuff like that. Take that vision board and start going, you know? I've seen some social media creators and content creators at the end of the year saying, oh, I made my vision board. It was like the trend where it says like my vision board and like what I actually did or something like that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Make that vision board, make those plans, make those steps, buy that ticket. Buy that ticket. If you've been hanging around the channel for a while, you know, just buy the ticket. Shout out to my man Tim for that. I just bought the ticket. And now look at me. I'm here with the sleeveless t-shirt looking like Pat McAfee, all right? I love Pat McAfee, by the way. But folks, it's time to stop messing around. And whatever that is you need to do, or whatever that is, drop it down in the comment section down below. Drop it in the comment section down below, especially if it involves travel. I can't guarantee I'll give you an answer on any other things. And again, it doesn't have to be a super big thing. It doesn't mean to come all the way out to Australia. It doesn't, you know, it could be a trip for later in the year. It could be a trip for next year, even though the year just started here. But depending on when you're watching this video, it could be for next year. Or it could be for an occasion. It could be for anything, folks. But when you set your mind to it, and one other thing I want to say, if you keep wishing, I've used it, and again, if you've been to the channel, if you've been on the channel for a while, you know this analogy. Again, shout out to my man Tim. This is his analogy that he has taught me and all of his followers. If you just wish and wish and wish that, oh yeah, I wish I could do that, I wish I could do that, and wish I can do that, you're just gonna wish yourself to death and you're gonna go crazy. And you don't wanna wish yourself to death, especially if you know you can do it. I mean, come on, folks, what are we even talking about? What are we talking? I'm pumped. I'm pumped right now, man, all right? So again, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a journey. You know, I've been up and down on YouTube. You know, I've tried to pump myself up and blah, blah, blah. But I mean, I don't have any excuses. I'm in a great place. I've got the equipment. Okay, I'm filming on my phone today because I've got to get my, got to get a couple things for my new DJI action file. I actually have to change my DJI cameras because these ones aren't compatible with that one. But why not film on my phone? Why not film on my phone? Going back to the roots, folks. Going back to the roots, okay? Back to where we started. Okay, I've got the equipment. I don't have any excuses. I don't have any excuses, folks. So again, it might be a process. It might take some time. It's not gonna happen overnight. It may not happen yesterday. You know, like, I get it. But if you wish yourself to death and you know you can do it, but you just don't want to, that's where the problem lies. That's where the problem lies, folks. And then that's when you're gonna look back on it and you're gonna regret it, all right? And it's easier said than done. Okay, it's easier said than done, because there's a lot of things where I'm like, man, there's a lot of things I regret. There's a lot of things I regret, but I can't go back in time, so there's no time for this. But I don't want to look back on life and, man, I regret this. I don't want to have a laundry list of regrets. Regrets are going to happen, folks. Excuse me, folks. Regrets are going to happen. It's part of life. It's human. But I don't want to be 90 years old and have a laundry list of regrets that I know I could have avoided or handled, you know? So it's about time you get out here, stop messing around. Again, if there's anything travel related or anything related, I'll try my best to answer everything, but especially travel related. Pop it down in the comment section below. What is going on? What are you scared of? What's holding you back? Again, I know people got commitments. I know people got jobs. But again, you're not stuck in that suit and tie forever. I'll tell you that much right now. Don't get me going on that, because I'll go on that. I'll be going on that for 20 minutes, folks. 20 minutes. But anyway, it's about time to get your passport, travel the world, stop messing around, and anything that I missed or anything that you want to add, let's get a discussion going down in the comment section, folks. And listen, more videos coming. I actually have 2 video ideas that I was gonna do next week, and this one just came to mind. So I'm not gonna start messing around anymore. I'm done. I'm done messing around. For real. For real, folks. So expect more content, expect more stuff like this. Get yourself out here in the world, folks. I know I'm going around in circles, but I'm just pumped and I don't want to end it. Get yourself out here in the world, folks. Get out here to the ocean. Please. Please, okay? Hopefully no one's around here because I'm like screaming. Folks, I am begging you, and I don't beg, but I'm begging you to get your passport and come travel, folks. It does wonders. And listen, the only thing, if you really don't like where you go, or you really don't like what's going on, you just go home. You just go home, folks. But one thing you don't want to do is not do it and regret it. And listen, again, if you don't like it, I'd rather you do it, not like it, and have the option to go home, rather than not do it and regret you didn't do it. Like, regret you didn't go. Like, what are we even talking about, folks? What are we talking about? Okay? So, I'm making myself frustrated, folks. But anyway, so that'll wrap it up here. Where are we at? 11 minutes? Oh, this might be a record, folks. This might be a record low video. Look at that. Not record low, but like timing wise, because I'll talk forever. So, hey, folks, I'm going to enjoy the ocean, okay? And yeah, so like and subscribe. Share this with the folks you know. Share this with the folks you don't know. Get out here, get your passport. Okay, we're going to bring that back. We're going to bring that back until I start seeing some of these folks, especially the folks that I know that keep asking you questions about travel and then don't do it, okay? Until I start seeing some progress with you guys, I'm going to keep saying it. And I'm going to keep saying it anyway, because this is what it gets you. This is what it gets you. It opens up possible other opportunities, folks. I mean, come on. Come on, folks. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is you can book a flight home. So like and subscribe, share this with the folks you know, share this with the folks you don't know. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. And like and subscribe, I think I said that already. Be kind to each other. Love one another. And I'm gonna leave you with this view over here. Holy shite. Shout out to my Irish folks and my Irish subscribers. I'm Ross Travels. See you later. All right, folks, a little bonus clips for you guys here. I mean, hold on. I got to give you guys some actual footage of the ocean here. I mean, what are we even talking about? Look at this. Just listen to the water, folks. Hold on, I'm taking my mic off. Let's just listen to the water, folks. I mean, come on. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to inspire you guys, folks. Oh, you can't hear me. Sorry. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to inspire you guys, folks. So listen to the water for a sec. Oh yeah.